Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Get ready to do Taurus's weekend update. We are going to roll tomorrow, Friday, June 11th, through Wednesday, next Wednesday, the 16th. I think I did the weekly update just to the 15th. The energy here is telling me we need to just put the end at the 16th right now. Oh, if you've been depressed, ready to punch your dog, ready to throw your remote through the window, I feel your pain. This has been, I'm going to say for me, one of the roughest transits of moon and sun and eclipse and a bunch of other shit, energy all piled up together that I have been through in the last 20 years. The only thing that compares to this to me was when Saturn was in Taurus. I don't remember. My cousin would have to tell me when that was. 2002, 2003. Oh, Jesus. It's hard energy. It really is, especially if you've got situations. If you're single and you really aren't looking to date, and I don't address this crowd often because it's not usually my audience. But if you are single and you've been that way for a while, this energy is probably not ruffling too many feathers for you. You probably are doing what you've been doing and like fuck the rest of the world, which is probably where the rest of us would like to be. Unfortunately, that's not where we are. But those of you that have any kind of, what do we call them, imaginationships, situationships, relationships, marriages, and or other going on in your life, this is difficult energy, especially if that relationship or whatever is already struggling. So for those of you, I remember a couple times past month or so, I was saying right when the eclipse started, that's when a lot of relationships are going to start moving forward. And I believe for many Tauruses that it's the truth. But then there's a whole other group out here that's going, what the fuck? And it's just that kind of energy. It's just, and it's not just permeating your love life. If you're feeling it there, you got to be feeling it at work too. I've been through so much dumb shit at work in the past 48 hours. I'm like, wait, what? And makes you want to stop and ask what the fuck people are thinking. But you know, trying to keep my gigs, so I keep my mouth shut. At any rate, top of the deck is the moon card. And this is a lot of, for many Tauruses, this is a lot of shadow work that's going on, a lot of triggering emotions, dealing with shit from the past. Some of you are dealing with exes, like where the hell did you come from? Why didn't you stay? Had I banned you to hell? Why didn't you stay there? That kind of energy. It is that kind of energy. The good thing though, and when I lay this down, it's going to come up on this side, is the Ten of Pentacles. So at the end of all this bullshit, there is new love floundering around. Now I know that's the Ten of Pentacles, which is the ending of, but for those of you that this resonates with, this is what's coming towards you. Ultimately, this is where you're trying to get to. The backside is not a bad backside. It is about material security. So some of you are getting double doses, some of you getting promotions, some of you are going to, if you haven't already, start a new relationship. What I will say about relationships in the transit of Mercury retrograde, I never think that it is a good time to start a new relationship. However, it's a good time to get to know someone. It is a good time to do communicating. The energy is pretty decent for being able to express yourself despite the fact that Mercury is retrograde. So tomorrow and Saturday, there's going to be some communication. So those of you that haven't had any communication in the past few days, it's coming. Charge your phone up now. And it's not going to be coming from just one source. It's going to be coming from a lot of sources. These are people that love you and care about you. This can also include lovers. It is also going to be, for some of you, exes reaching out. And once again, it's that what the fuck type energy. But things are changing. And so maybe, especially with exes, if they're coming back with something different. There's a twist. It's not going to be the same old usual whatever. So if they wasn't working before, they're coming back now with not only a job, but a good job. Money for a lot of you, despite what everybody is saying, I know money for a lot of you is kind of like this. Ooh, got a lot. Ain't got nothing. Ooh, got a lot. Ain't got nothing. It's that kind of energy. As fast as you're getting it, it's going right out the window. Hold tight, Taurus. Just hold on. That's the best thing I can tell you. Hold on. This is rocky and choppy energy. It's not the shit that we like. You got all this shit running right through Taurus's constellation. So, you can't win for losing on this one. The best you can do at this point for many of you is sit down somewhere, grab a Coke and a smile, just hold tight. See, and all of this is about love. Look at this. This is your weekend. It's going to be the next 5-6 days. Look at it. Love, 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 love. And some more love. Tomorrow brings the heart chakra. Saturday brings the spiritual strength card. Sunday brings sacrifice. Monday brings solitude. Tuesday, discontent and boredom. And we're rolling through Wednesday, which is giving us emotional withdrawal. I'm not going to say shit until I get the damn cards on the board. How about we do that? Boop. Perseverance. That's pretty much what I'm telling you. That's your challenge. The Three of Pentacles, and this is the vice versa deck. So you got this side. This is about perseverance. And understanding that you're in the process of a new beginning. Whether it's a renewal with an X or something that's been percolating for a minute and getting ready to kick off. For those of you that are dealing with the percolating for a minute and it's getting ready to kick off, you might not want to go official until you get to the 22nd or the 23rd. Mercury stations direct on the 22nd, I think, in the morning. 23rd is your better bet. Fuck it. You want to be really careful. Wait till July 9th or the 8th or the 10th or somewhere in there. That's when we'll be past shadow period and the rest of the bullshit. So, but normally anything started the day after a Mercury retrograde. May have some hurdles, some bumps in the road, because that's the first day. It's a slow progression coming out of retrograde phase. So if you get into something at that time and you're making it official, you may have some hurdles in your relationship, but they shouldn't be ending or terminating. None of that type shit. I don't feel that type of energy. Be careful. There's a lot of deception out here in the air right now. A lot of people telling a lot of bullshit. A lot of people lying. A lot of people trying to get your money. A lot of people doing a whole lot of shit. So, just be mindful of that as we go through this. So, the front end of your overall energy, this is really what y'all are feeling. And some of y'all are feeling this as going, I don't see this. Where the hell is it? I don't see it. But it's here. And that it's in your overall energy. There's a lot of conflicting energy going on right now. But it's in your overall energy. And if some of you would just settle down for a hot second, you may see some of you have a lot of options. I don't have a lot of water on the board. So, you know me, I'm looking at what ain't on the board as well as what's on the board. I would probably do a temperature check, if you will, on your emotions. a couple times between now and Wednesday, just to make sure you're in balance. The Temperance card is on the board. So regardless of whatever the energy she's kicking off right now, it's always about balance. So I would do an emotions check a couple times between now and Wednesday the 16th to make sure that your emotions are in balance and that you're not repressing anything. The back end of your overall energy, yeah, there's something getting ready to kick off here, Taurus. If you are in the depths of hell right now, emotionally, like, I'm never going to find anybody, hold on. Because it's there. They're trying to park the car. Just hold on. They will get to the door in a hot second. That passion ignited with the Knight of Cups talks about dedication. So whoever's coming towards you, however this is resonating, they're going to be the real deal. They're not going to be bullshitting. They're not going to be playing. You will feel a sense of, you'll feel a sense of home with this person. I want to say that. You'll feel comfortable. There's a crab in this picture, which I have never noticed, down underneath this damn horse. Who the hell knew? That little red thing right there is a damn crab. I don't know if y'all can see that. But yeah, it's a crab. So you might be dealing with a Cancer or somebody that has Cancer placed prominently in their natal chart. But all this overall energy, I know some of y'all are like, this is not what the fuck I'm feeling. You may not be feeling it, but you're emanating it because you're really trying to get, this is what you're trying to get to. And the solitude card is on the board here for Monday. Some of you may need to just retreat for a hot second so you can feel this and not just be like, I don't feel it. That you're saying you don't feel it means you're feeling something. Just throwing it up against the wall. And it may not feel comfortable. See, this may be the piece that is really bothering you, and it's not that, you know, you're not getting what you want right in this moment. It may be more about you're uncomfortable because you don't understand what's going on in this moment. And so the universe on the back end of your overall energy is really asking you to dedicate yourself to getting this fire started, period. I think a lot of you do. But the catch here is you need to start the fire first. Just saying. See, and once you get your little light shown, here come another little light. Just saying. And that's what that feels like. A lot of you are kind of out there in the dark. Well, what the fuck? But you're dedicated to getting this shit right. If it's a do-over from an old relationship, you are in the energy of getting it right, doing it right. And you ride around until you fall off the damn horse trying to figure some shit out. That's not a bad thing. And this is good energy to reflect, to look at what it is you need and you want out of your relationships. Your challenge for the next handful of days with this Three of Pentacles on top of the love begins is to persevere. Grind through this shit, Taurus. I know it don't look like a regular job where, you know, you can get the overtime and some other shit. This is a different kind of job. Got more to do with you just making it through to get to the other side. Your perseverance is going to pay off. Believe it or not, know it or not. You know, but these days that you really are being asked to be patient. And we've been fucking patient all year. And I bet if I ask some of you, you tell me, man, I've been patient for the past 10 years. Yeah. This is real shit, though. This is real shit. What I got? I got the Strength card. Then I talk about balance. That's the very next card on here. The Eight of Wands, talking about hopes at the speed of light. Coming out from under stress. Okay, y'all hear what I'm saying? Dedicating yourself to this, persevering. Because it's coming. It's coming. Looking at tomorrow's energy, which is actually major. We got 1, 2 major cards here in the next couple days. The Moon card. So, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Maybe some air in here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Maybe some Leo. However this is resonating with you. You've got to open up your heart chakra, Taurus. Once again, let me just bring it right back up here to the top. This is what you want. This is what's oozing off of you right now. But you can't get that with a closed heart chakra. Great aunt told me something one time. I won't ever forget this. She put, it was a 50-cent piece in my hand. And she said, close your hand. Close my hand. She said, as long as your hand is closed, nothing is coming in and nothing is going out. She said, open your hand. My hand. She said, but when your hand is open, you are able to give and receive. Some of y'all holding on for dear life. Jesus, just let me hold on. Ease up on that. Ease up on that. And I know for some of you, and probably more of you than not, you have spent a whole fucking year in your house, or so damn close to your house, you don't even want to like your house now. And now somebody got the audacity to tell you to hold on. I know, I feel you. I hear the slides going back on the knives. I hear you. I'm like, hell no, I'm going out. It's not telling you to sit still, my dear bulls. It's just telling you to hold on. And it's asking you to walk, not run, through the china shop. Act like you got some bull sense. I'm just saying, that's the energy here. Some of y'all are impatient. And I think Taurus is known for both. And I think we're known for both being patient and impatient. I think the patience is really our loyalty. And people just believe that because we are so loyal, that we are ultimately very patient. Yeah, we're patient with people we give a shit about. But test us, please. And let us show you how impatient we can be. Hence, running through the china shop. And in us, that's natural. That's natural instinct. We don't, we ain't trying to wait around. The one bull's running, everybody running. That's how we go. So, the universe here, because this is an energy of change with the lunar, or the solar eclipse, the annular eclipse, and on top of a new moon, and coming out of a set of eclipses, it's asking you to open up, to be patient, and to know that it's coming. That's easier fucking said than done, but I'm just throwing that part out there. You gotta have your heart chakra open. You gotta deal with whatever emotional, in the closet, underneath the bed energy you got going on. If you don't, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle. You're gonna meet a good person and you're gonna struggle because your heart's not open. At some point, you've got to take a risk and love again, if that's how it's going. For some of you, at some point, you're gonna have to get your butt back out there and try to get a job again. I know. You've been applying everywhere and I can't get a job. Keep doing it. Same energy here. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. And open your heart up. Think about what you love doing. Think about what you really enjoy doing. Don't just limit it to what you think you know how to do. What do you really enjoy doing? And it may require that you learn something about that, more about that, and do that. Versus you just going to a gig and grinding every day from 8 to 4, 9 to 5, or whatever the case may be. Looking at Saturday's energy with the back ass of the King of Swords, sitting on top of the spiritual strength. Some of you dealing with folks, you may have some conversations, and this part's not for everybody. So this is for a special little few. You may be dealing with somebody, and there may be some conversations, and you may not like what the hell the fuck they gonna say. That's where that spiritual strength comes in. And when you start hearing things you don't like hearing, don't want to hear, start pulling that energy back. Start pulling that energy back. It's a lot harder for people to hurt us, or let me say it this way, it's a lot harder for us to allow ourselves to be hurt if we don't throw all that energy out there. And I think for many of you, the lesson in all this shit that's going on right now is about dealing with your energy, understanding your energy is your emotions, all of that. And so when shit starts getting a little raw, maybe you need to pull your energy back off of it. See, that's that King of Swords. And so you get to the front side of that. In order to get into any kind of alignment, and this is air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Now, I'm not saying that's who you're dealing with or what, but when you're dealing with balance and being able to maintain and trying to bring things into alignment, you got to detach. You got to catch some of that air, windy fart energy. I'm just saying. And ride with it. And let that become your spiritual strength, knowing that you can get through whatever it is, so you can get yourself aligned with whatever it is you're trying to get, or whomever it is. Detach. Pull that energy back. You start pulling your energy back off of certain situations, you may notice a difference in how people respond to you. If they just know you coming in through the door with your horns out, snorting and snotting and shit and ready to tear up some shit, they already know what to expect. But if you start pulling back your energy, people get a little curious. Just throw that out there like that. Why isn't she's always got her hand up in class. Why has she got her hand up today? What's wrong with her? Y'all feel me? That kind of energy. Looking at Sunday with Sister Temperance sitting on top of the sacrifice. And I swear to God, they both are finally together, even though this is still sitting in the deck. This is the Strength card. This is the Temperance. And y'all see now why I be tripping. But to get in balance, to recognize there's a need for you to heal, that requires strength. Hence the line back here. Self-discipline. The lion could certainly have a chicken dinner and be a winner. I'm just saying, he's sitting right there with the bird. It ain't like, he open his mouth and gone. But it's self-discipline. Talking again about detaching. It's self-discipline that brings balance. So you may need to work on your balance so you can get in alignment. That may require recognizing more needs to heal, more things that need to be healed, and the sacrifice, the short-term sacrifice that you're going to make. Once again, you're trying to get over here. That's your challenge. So however this energy plays out for you, whether it's Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever, remember, and the Temperance card being here, recognizing the need to heal, that's major energy. So that just pops right back to the Moon card and dealing with that shadow shit. Shit you don't really want to talk about. Things you wish you could do to somebody. Why are you so angry? That kind of shit. Why are you so hurt? Did you put too much into something? Did you over-dedicate yourself into something, a job that you knew wasn't worthy of a little bit of your attention? A relationship that wasn't worthy, and I had to just be for real. On the real tip, talking about karmic and soulmate energy and twin flames and all that. Anything that is trying to tear you down, I don't give a damn. The twin flame, karmic, and some more shit. Walk away. Walk away. And I know that's hard. You don't know how much I know how hard that is. I'm just saying. But at the expense, fucking sacrifice, at the expense of your own emotions, your own self-worth, it's never worth it. Never. I'm just going to throw that shit out there. Karmic, whatever you want to call it, all of that. It's not worth it if it's tearing you down. When I get to Monday with the Five of Pentacles on top of the Solitude, coming out of this hopeless energy, and I want y'all to kind of feel what I'm feeling, because you're like, well, it says hopeless and solitude, and that means I'm going to be sitting on my sofa crying. No. Coming out of this hopeless energy and recognizing the need for solitude. That's that whole little thing about being alone versus being lonely. Well, this is the being alone part. and recognizing, going back to temperance, the need to heal and looking at things objectively. That part, solitude, coming out of this hopeless energy like, I'm never going to get another job. I'm never going to have another man. I'm never going to have another girlfriend. Coming out of that energy. And the universe is going to do it for you. Now, the thing with the eclipse, many of you may not have gotten that effect right away, right after the eclipse. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. We got 6 months for this eclipse to have a whole lot of impact. And this is why the energy is so draining and so heavy, and why your feet are swelling, and why your head hurts, and your back aches, and your booty hurt, and your boobs hurt, ears ringing, you feel nauseous. All of that is this planetary energy fucking with you right now. So you're gonna come out of this, but this is where you need to go. And notice that that's number 9 there. We'll just throw that out there. Trying to get here to the 10 of Pentacles. Come on now. That harmony. That harmony. And this is where I hear the harmony down here. Now, this is recognizing all of this. And this is not slow. This is not slow shit right here. This is not slow moving. Even the turtle with his slow ass. You know, the water around him is still kicking it. So this is not slow lightning and thunder. Come on. It's not slow. Look at this cake blowing. This is not slow energy. Not slow energy. It's going to be a busy weekend, inside and out. That's Monday. Just remember to go into a mode of solitude. It may hit you on Sunday. It might not hit you till next Friday. But coming out of that hopelessness and going into the mode of solitude and recognizing what you need to recognize about your situation. When we get to Tuesday's energy, the discontent and boredom with the 8 of Swords, and just painful memories. Oh my God, and I can't. And again, I see this bird. Oh boy, these birds. But this is one of only 2 birds, and we haven't gotten to the second bird yet. This is only one of 2 birds. And recently, the energy for me has been protection. So the universe is only going to let you go so far down memory lane, you know, before you decide you're going to try and jump out the window. Trust me, the universe is not going to let it happen. Divinely protected. Some of this you need to go through, but some of it you need to drop. That discontent and boredom. Yeah, we ain't trying to get with that. Criticizing, self-criticism. We're not trying to get with that. We're not trying to get with that. So if you come into that energy, or you feel yourself getting ready to roll down memory lane and, you know, start drudging up some painful shit, or a conversation from the weekend has got you reeling on some bullshit, let it go. Know that you're divinely protected. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's the first time I kind of realized it was there, but the first time I've actually looked at that castle. That's where you're trying to get to. You know, so you can dilly-dally and dawdle around now. Hey, it's so bad. Let that shit go. And understand that the universe is only going to let you get so deep in that hole. So just be mindful of that. And that it's sitting underneath the back of the King of Swords. Once again, detachment is coming to mind. You feel yourself going too far down the rabbit hole. Start pulling your energy off of whatever it is you're thinking about, or whomever you're talking to. Start pulling your energy back. Start reclaiming some of your shit. And don't get all caught up in the emotions. Try your very best to look at the balance. Wednesday, emotional withdrawal with the Ace of Cups. That emotional withdrawal is what is going to get you to that Ace of Cups. That's the only way I know how to tell you. But and emotional withdrawal is just pretty much what I'm saying to you about detaching. Detaching, you know, it looks like, oh, he's so sad. He's just sitting there by himself. Actually, he's thinking. Pull these emotions back, and he's contemplating. What we just say? Balance, recognizing the need to heal, sacrifices that you've made, all of that. And then soon as you sit down, here this go. This is the second bird that I see in this reading. Some divine timing going on. So, you know, you need to get here so you can get here. So whatever you got to do this weekend, whatever you need to cut off, phones, TVs, kids, whatever, do it. Find some solitude. Work on keeping your heart chakra open. Don't let anybody come at you this weekend with no, let me tell you, with no bullshit. Don't do it. People talking right now, it should be going in one ear and really, really, really considering falling out the other. Because a lot of people are acting off of emotion right now. And they're doing things out of emotion. Oh, we're going to take that one. Time for smoking sage. Time for smoking sage. Yeah, get your sage out. You got incense. I got incense burning all over the place right now. You got incense. Nice little stick. Get it lit. And let it do what it do. Just let it do what it do. Cleanse the air. Give you a little bit of focus. Just saying. Smoking sage, baby. Smoking sage. And for those of you that do smoke, you can add that in too. Okay. And again, I ain't telling all my business, but again, it's that whole feeling of just disconnecting. And if you can disconnect and still feel pretty good, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. That's what I'm going to say. Well, I'll be damned. See, I can't make this shit up. Find your balance. Might as well take that one. Things will change since it popped up. One more universe, please. Things will change. Just know that. Find your balance. Those of you that are out of balance, get things in alignment in your head, in your mind, in your heart, what you want. Get clear on that. That Ace of Cups down here. Clarity. One more universe, please. Oh, it'll pop out here. I'm not sharing. I don't know what that's about, but okay. And keep the lines of communication open. So I don't know who needs to hear that message. Maybe somebody you're dealing with. You might be in separation, as they call it right now. Not necessarily a karmic situation. You just are in separation. You're not talking. You're mad. Whatever. Keep the lines of communication open. Taurus, I love you, my babies. Be safe this weekend. Do your best to detach. I'm going to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.